Hi guys! I can't believe that I'm back. I was not planning to go back on YouTube. I was gone for a really long time and I'm recording my videos with my phone right now. That's the first thing that I want to say, and I want to apologize for looking there because camera on my phone is here, but I have to look at myself while I'm recording, so I'm probably gonna look there most of the time until I get some camera for like a better one. Anyway, I'm back and I want to say there won't be funny videos with shaving my brows, dyeing my hair and stuff like that. I want to do the things that I started my YouTube with, and that's talking about life topics, self-growth, positive thinking, things that actually inspire me to be a better person and that I think can help a lot of people. So I want to go back on that. In order not to make this video super long, we're just gonna start with the topic that I have for today. There are a lot of topics that I want to talk about, but easy. Last night I was writing my diary, and that's something I also want to say. This thing helped me a lot. So the first thing that I want to talk about, you guys, the first topic is the topic most important, I would say, and that's that I have to take a look at my notes, otherwise I'm just gonna fucking get lost again. It's been for sure 5 years German. It's been for sure 5 years since I felt the way how I feel today. And when I started with my YouTube, I was also making videos with my phone, and they were like such a bad quality. They were super long. I was really oversharing, but that's the time when I start realizing what is life about. I was talking about meditation, visualization, positive energy, self-growth, like stuff like that, stuff that maybe could help other people. However, those videos are locked because, yeah, as I said, I was oversharing and I was still young, and doesn't matter. I want to go back to that. And at that time I was feeling so happy. Some people maybe would think that I was crazy, and some people maybe they're gonna think that I'm crazy now too, but as long as I'm happy, I'm good with being crazy. So I was feeling this peace, and nobody could disturb that. I was genuinely happy. And the thing that helped me a lot back then, I was meditating regularly. I was doing a lot of visualizations. And for me back then, a really important thing was to find a boyfriend, to find like a good partner. I was never focusing on the fact that there were people who loved me. I was always thinking about how I am unlovable and how I have to prove myself to people to love me and why they don't love me. So I was focusing so much on that, how I was always hurt, how I was always not enough, how nobody loves me. I completely forgot the other part. And for me, I was like, there was a point when I was like, I'm done with it. I don't want to be hurt anymore. I need to get over these things. And then I got into all this meditation, positive energy, visualizations, blah 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 blah, and I found a boyfriend in my imagination. I was doing visualizations where I was happily in love, married, or every time with something different, but I would just close my eyes and I live my dream life with my partner. And that was bringing me so much joy, so much fulfillment. That was keeping me away from like just searching for somebody. I had somebody in me already, and that was my imagination partner. It maybe sounds crazy, but I was happy back then, and every time when I was feeling low, when there was like something that was bothering me, I would talk with that person in my mind and I would feel instantly better. I was always like with somebody. I was never alone. And I attracted my ex-husband, and it was really amazing, true, healthy love. I got married and I lost myself, sadly. I got what I was dreaming about, having a partner, but I lost myself. I stopped meditating. I wasn't doing any visualizations anymore. I I stopped reading book about it, or I would read them, but not that often. I was really, again, kind of depressed, and I lost myself. I just lost myself. Let's say I lost myself. I don't want to talk about it in detail so much. So yeah, my marriage is over. It's been 3 years, I think, and I never ever felt the same way how I was feeling before I met my husband. And I'm not gonna blame him on that. No, no way. I'm not blaming anybody for anything in my life except myself. The thing is that I gave up. I quit on that, on everything that I was doing to make me happy. I was thinking that the partner is gonna make me happy, but that was not true. So what happened is that I never felt the same way again. I was going to therapy for some time, and actually often, and I was talking with a therapist about my relationships, and there was like a time when I talked about how happy I was and all these feelings that I had, and we were trying to get there, and she succeeded in it, like, but for a second, for a minute or 3 minutes, let's say, because she was telling me, you just have to close your eyes, you have to remember how you felt back then, and you're gonna feel the same way as back then. And it worked, but the thing is, like, the feeling would be gone again. She told me you can come back to that feeling whenever you want, and that's true, but that didn't work out for me. Since then, I never found that peace again. And I'm not gonna say I wasn't happy. I was happy, but reaching that state of mind that I was back then, I never managed to do that again. Things are changing. I'm gonna make 2 parts of this video because it's gonna be a bit longer, and I don't wanna like spoil you and like make you watch like 30-minute long video. So I'm gonna make a part 2, and now in part 2 I'm gonna talk about what happened and what changed and how I actually get back to that state of mind.